everybody, I am Kieran, and I am going to be talking about Midgame. So, very recently, in the past couple of hours, I just got to what I believe is Midgame, which, at least Midgame for a free-to-play, which I believe is Queen 25. Now, there are a couple other classifications based on how much you spend, like some people in my alliance have just gotten to mid-game at Queen 33. But I think that I have or 32, whatever. I have just gotten to mid-game, in my opinion. So I'm going to talk about mid-game events. So, there are a couple mid-game events that are really good to participate in. The first, right at the top here, is Alliance Flag Capture. Now, Alliance Flag Capture gives you a whole lot of rewards. The best, in my opinion, being Sugar Ant. Sugar Ant is really good because it gives you army attack, which is super useful. And so, with Alliance Flag Capture, I'm going to briefly explain it. You sign up, and you get posted in a round robin tournament with five other teams, and you have to make the strongest army that you can to beat them. So you can see here, this is really bad. We have 3 lanes with almost equal amounts of CP in it. Now, this will be changed around a lot when the next stage starts of it, which is the preparation phase. Because the strategy for winning this is to have 2 really strong lanes. And the reason why is because you only need to win 2 lanes to win the whole, to win your round. So winning 2 lanes will guarantee you a win. So the main strategy is to split up your people. Like as you can see here, this lane's pretty weak actually, even though it has the most people. So only 15 can participate. But for this, we will split up, as you can see here, Rams, and on right lane, Cobalt Lobster. And mid lane and right lane, or mid lane and left lane, will be full of the top 30 strongest people, so that we have the best chance of winning. This one is a pretty easy one to figure out. And this happens once every, 2 weeks or so. 10 days, maybe. And it's just a really good way to get some Sugar Ant shards, which are one of the best ants in the game, not counting the divine ants. The next mid-game is Conquest. Now, Conquest is probably my favorite event. I get to go around to different states and just kill everything. And it gives me a lot of rewards, and as you can see here, 20,000 diamonds. You get a lot of rewards from it, and you get to have a fun time just going around and killing people, and you don't have to use resources to heal your troops. Pretty fun. That one's really simple. Now, the next big one is Stump Contest. Now, Stump, after your first Stump, it becomes Global Stump. So you compete with 2 other people, or 2 other servers, for the ability to control stumps. And these stumps, if you control 1, you get the rewards for 1. If you control 2, you get the rewards for 2. And 3, get the rewards for 3. But it is really, really good to hold multiple stumps at once, because you will be able to also collect taxes on the state, which I'm not 100% sure how taxes work, but they're really annoying to have taxes taken from you. I could say that much. So for this, there is the big stump, and there are the 4 nests, which you can see right here. Big stump and the 4 nests, which for this we controlled. We got the stump, and this gives you huge rewards, like huge amounts of training speed and mythic ant shards and resources. So it's really, really good to try and stump a lot. So, the next one, so probably one of the hardest to explain, is Wasteland Clash. So, Wasteland Clash, like Alliance Flag Capture, best thing you can get from here, in my opinion, is the Sugar Ant Shards, which are just amazing. And Sugar Ant Shards, I already explained them. So, Wasteland Clash, you have this very small arena, and you're paired up against 3 other people. And these 3, or not 3 other people, 3 other alliances. And these 3 alliances, for an hour, are able to attack these outposts, which a lot of them give different small bonuses, like you get extra attack if you hold this outpost, and you get extra healing speed if you hold the healing pool outpost. And so these outposts, they also give you points, and the most amount of points at the end of the Wasteland Clash wins. But you can attack the outposts that other people have, so you are able to take over outposts. So, and like, each outpost gives different amount of points, and it's a little complicated, but this one's pretty fun. It gets you pretty good rewards, and it happens once every 5-ish days, so you can always count on there being a Wasteland Clash soon. And if you are to participate in Wasteland Clash, you should really talk to your alliance leaders so that you're able to work out a time that the most people can participate in, because it is only an hour, and you don't want only a couple of your weaker players to be participating when you could have a time where more people would be able to show up. Now, the last one that I have to talk about is Spore Meadow. And Spore Meadow, you get thrown into this medium-sized map, and this is a big collection event. So you have to collect these things called spore blossoms, I believe, or spore clusters. I think it's spore clusters. And the more spore clusters you collect, the more points you get. So it's pretty easy to collect spore clusters, but you have to manage your time really, really well, and get into a position where it's unlikely that you will get attacked by some very big people that may try and attack you. because it's a good idea to attack other people's resource tiles because you get the resources, or you get a portion of their resources when you attack them. So this is a big strategy one, but it is also a lot of luck and pay to win, which is one that I don't really like. But it gets decent rewards, and you get a good amount of diamonds from it, especially for the higher rewards. And for like the highest rewards, you get your mythic ant shards, which are pretty cool, as well as many other upgrade materials and a lot of war points. And if you do well in it, you also get, in my opinion, one of the best personal rewards, which it's just a huge amount of mythic ant shards. It's really good. So, those are the big mid-game events. I would if I were going to choose ones, I would only participate in, choose like 3 events that you really want to participate in, and work out when you can do it. I do 4 of the 5. I don't do Spore Meadow. But it's because I'm pretty busy a lot of the times, and I like prioritizing Wasteland Clash because it's just more fun. So yeah, that is all of the mid-game events explained. I will later go into the common events, such as Lore Trap, just in more detail, to really give a overview of how they all work. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you later. Peace.